diplomatic relations are at stake.
President Lebec is a very busy man. He does not see people off the street.
I am not off the street. I am Erica Kane.
Are you a private citizen?
Yes, I'm a private citizen. I'm a very famous private citizen.
Famous people are very common in St. Justin.
This is a crisis. Don't you know who I am?
I assume you are a tourist. You should have written for an appointment before you arrived.
I am not a tourist. Now, for the last time, I am demanding to see your president right now. If you refuse, I'm going to call my president. I'm going to have him invade your silly island.
I should have known you were an American. What did you say your name was again?
Erica Chandler. Erica Kane Chandler. Mrs. Adam Chandler.
Where can you be reached? I will try to make an appointment for you later this week.
Later this week? This is ridiculous. I am going in here right this second.
You will have to wait. The president has an island to govern. He is involved in serious matters.
I don't care. This is serious.
What is the meaning of this?
Are you President Lebec?
Yes. And who are you?
I am Erica Kane Chandler. I need your help.
You know Tony Barkley, right? Did he show up?
Yeah, he did, but if you're looking for him, I'm afraid he's already left.
Oh, sweat, Heidi, come on, where'd he go?
Over to Channel 3 to find Olga. She's taping some talk show over there.
All right, one more thing. You know Greg Nelson, did you see him?
Yeah, he was here for a minute, but then he ran over to look for Tony at the studio.
Well, how long ago did he leave?
About a half hour ago. He should be there by now, though, if you want to try reaching him there.
All right, thanks a lot, Heidi.
Listen, what's going on? They both seem so uptight.
Yeah, well, Greg is trying to catch up with Tony. They got something to straighten out. You know, it's a long story. I'll tell you later, all right? Thanks, you've been real helpful. Later. Greg followed Tony over to some TV studio.
So Greg's probably found him by now.
Oh, man, this don't look good. It looks real bad. I mean, Tony could just go off. You know what I'm saying?
What are we going to do?
I think it's time we better call the police.
I think it's better it's time, and I just hope it's not too late.
Martha, come back here. Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna get you, buddy. Come here. Come here. Get away from me. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Marion, my precious, my heart beats faster.
Oh, my darling, I had to just see you, to hear that mellifluous voice, to feel the touch of your hand.
No, my turtle dove, how I've longed to embrace you from here.
Oh, no, Langley, that's quite enough. You know, I think we're brilliant. If Phoebe could see us, she'd be furious.
You're absolutely right. You know, you're a marvelous actress, Marion.
Thank you.
Phoebe will be so jealous that she will be ravenous to have me back.
You know, this is really keeping me entertained, and it's for such a good cause.
Indeed.
Now, darling, are we dining together tonight?
Absolutely. We are going to shadow Phoebe wherever she goes.
Oh, good. And to create the perfect illusion, I think I should buy a new outfit.
An inspired idea.
Oh.
Something chic and sexy.
Yes, something very low-cut and very sexy.
You're built for it, my dear.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Yes.
Where are the better dresses, Langley?
Oh, they're up there, dear.
Oh, thank you. Could you come along and help me, darling?
Surely, surely.
Oh, no, this is no.
No, that's no. No, this is
What do you think about...
no, much too severe. But what do you think of this?
Oh, my dear. Oh, Langley, hold this. This is absolutely divine. I mean, it's absolutely divine. Oh, Langley, you have exquisite taste.
Why, thank you, my dear.
Oh, and, I'm in shock, though.
Huh?
Can you afford this, darling?
What?
Do you want to spend this much?
Do I want to... Surely you jest.
No, no, darling, I'm buying this for you.
But I'm not wearing it.
Well, of course you're not wearing it. Look, Langley, this little charade was your idea. You said you'd pay for everything.
Food and drink and entertainment, Marion, but not your wardrobe.
Darling, this would clinch the whole thing.
I'm sorry, Marion. Put it back. It's far too expensive.
Now, don't be such a skinflint. I mean, don't you get some kind of employee's discount or something?
But it's too pricey, even with that.
No, but I want it. Besides, I deserve it.
Well, it embarrasses me to tell you this, but I'm completely penurious.
Now, darling, I thought you were going to take out a bank loan.
Yes, well, don't let it get around, but I was refused.
Oh, how shabby, darling.
Oh, I was completely mortified. The word is out that I'm completely flat on my back. Do you know that the liquor store wouldn't even accept my check?
Well, I don't care, Langley. I mean, I just can't walk around in last year's rags. I know. Tell Myrtle you'll pay her back when you and Phoebe reconcile.
Alas, but Myrtle's not very cooperative when it comes to lending money.
But then, darling, you are simply defeating your own purpose. I mean, Phoebe is not going to be jealous of me if you take me out looking like some kind of bag lady.
Flurry, I thought you had a history class this afternoon.
I do, but,
But what, darling? Are you ill?
no, not really. I just, well, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, darling, you have been troubled for some time. I insist you tell me. What is it?
Well, Phoebe, Dad and I have broken up for good this time.
Oh, my sweet child. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that from my own children. Sweetheart, you should remember the words of the bard. The course of true love never runs smooth.
No, it's not true love. At least not on Tad's part. Aunt Phoebe, the reason why Tad and I broke up is because I found out that Tad got Dottie pregnant.
What?
I know, it's a shock.
Dottie Thornton is pregnant?
Yes. And Tad admits it, and naturally it's changed everything. And I can't go on seeing him.
Well, I should think not. Oh, my dear, I hope you've made it abundantly clear to him that you want nothing to do with that bounder again.
I did.
What, that snake in the grass, the slime. I'm at a loss for words.
And see, Aunt Phoebe, that's why I didn't want to tell you.
I need a drink. I need air. Oh, my head.
I'm sorry, Aunt Phoebe, I shouldn't have told you.
This is terrible. I have only myself to blame.
Yourself?
I was on to that bounder. I forbade you to see him. And then I let him pull the wool over my eyes. I allowed him to convince me that he had actually changed. Oh, Hillary, I have been unbelievably naive.
No, you shouldn't blame yourself. You have no...
It's terrible. I'll never forgive myself. Well, what is going to happen?
I don't know. Tad wants Dottie to get an abortion, and Dottie doesn't want to. She wants to have that baby and marry him.
Well, what is going to happen?
I don't know. Tad wants Dottie to get an abortion, and Dottie doesn't want to. She wants to have that baby and marry him.
Oh, that poor victimized child. She faces tragedy whichever way she turns.
She's convinced that the answer is marriage. And I can't believe it, but after all that he's done to her, she told me that she still loves him.
Loves him? Loves him? Oh, merciful heavens. She not only needs an obstetrician, she needs a psychiatrist.
You know, Aunt Phoebe, I am real worried about her, though. She's just a real mixed-up girl. You know, she asked me to persuade Tad to marry her.
Oh, my dear, you will do no such thing. I do not want you to have anything at all to do with this sordid affair.
But I feel sorry for her. I mean, I would do what I could to help her.
No, Hillary, no. No, you stay out of it. I'll handle this myself.
I'm telling you, Bob, I just don't know what to do anymore. This whole situation with Dottie's just destroying me.
There's got to be an answer.
Not that I can think of. And I've tried everything. The worst part of it is I think I actually lost Hillary.
Okay, lover boys, what do you want?
A lot.
Straight Scott.
Gin and tonic.
Cut off the...
You're real funny, you know. That's good.
Yeah, regular, you know.
Bob? What's this all about?
Alfie.
Well, Tad, at least you have one friend left.
Do you hear something?
Not me. He was your friend first.
Sorry.
I should admire your gall to be able to even show your face in public.
Oh, Alfred, if you have anything to say, do us all a favor. Don't.
Well, it is merely a question of honor, Tad, although I'm sure you don't understand that sort of thing. I feel compelled to let you know where I stand.
I thought you were standing.
No, but now he's sitting down. Chickies, Alfred, where do you stand?
My sympathies lie entirely with Dottie, as do everyone else's. Dottie who? What are you, subhuman without feelings? You think that every girl you meet is fair game, easy prey, fresh meat on the hook? What?
It'll be okay, Alfred. Just take some time.
Yeah, come on.
That you pursued her like an animal to stop that, to satiate your lust.
Whoa. Just let's simplify the whole conversation. Alfred, what exactly is it you're trying to tell me about Dottie?
That she's your latest victim.
Au contraire. As a rule, I stay totally away from the girl.
That is precisely my point. You impregnated her, and then you abandoned her.
Who told you that?
Well, a variety of sources. Well, it's all over the campus. It's a lie.
Alfred, come on. Take it from somebody who knows. Never believe everything everybody tells you.
Are you denying that Dottie is with child?
Look, she's probably been pigging out. She gained a little weight. Only a jerk would think she was preggers.
Well, nice try, Martian. But I'm afraid you can't lie your way out of this one.
Adam's dead?
I'll believe it when I see the body.
Well, his plane blew up in midair. I know. I hate to sound callous about this, but I think Adam's shark food by now. And you and Erica are a step ahead of the game.
Look, Mark, I wanted to go to St. Justin with her.
That would have been just great. I mean, can't you see the head? They would have put you on today's news magazine, right on the cover. I mean, grieving widow and lover search for billionaire's body? Give me a break.
I'm a writer. This is a big news story.
You can't cover them all. I don't know. Maybe you should have stayed in Switzerland and nailed down this Athena thing.
Althea, look, maybe I should have. I don't know. I just wanted to protect her. That's all. Is that so bad? Look, she gets into trouble. She's very trusting. Heaven help me, I love her.
Nobody ever told you it was going to be easy loving Erica Kane.
She forced herself in, Mr. President.
Oh, Mr. President, please help me. It's a matter of life and death.
Should I call the guards?
Please help me, please. A great fortune is at stake.
A vast fortune. The lady seems in distress. I will see her after all.
As you wish, Mr. President.
Thank you.
We will continue later, huh?
I see them, the dark shades are falling.
I'm sorry about this, but I'll call you soon and we'll get back together very shortly. Goodbye.
Who is that?
Oh, that is Madame des Etoiles.
Was she reading your poem?
Madame des Etoiles is my most trusted advisor.
Really?
Oh, she is wise beyond mere human experience.
Oh, well, she certainly is old enough. Now, back to me. Please, you must help me, please.
What is this about life and death and a vast fortune?
All right, let me explain. I am Erica Kane Chandler. I am the wife of the billionaire, Adam Chandler. If you don't believe me, I'll show you my passport. Here it is.
Ah, a very attractive picture.
Thank you. Certainly you're aware of the fact that my husband's private jet exploded and crashed into the sea yesterday right off the coast of St. Justin.
Yes, I heard the explosion myself. For a moment, I was afraid that it was a revolution. You have my sympathy, Mrs. Chandler.
Thank you. Thank you so much, but right now my major concern is the search.
Oh, you don't have to worry about a thing. We are combing the beaches.
No, that's not enough. I want the search expanded. I want you to search all the neighboring islands. I want your Navy to search the waters.
My Navy?
Yes, all right, I realize your funds are probably somewhat limited. I will underwrite all the expenses.
Oh, I need to cogitate.
Cost is no object. Do you understand me? I don't even want a penny-by-penny accounting.
How practical, Mrs. Chandler. I have decided. Our government will cooperate.
I want results. I want you to find my husband on one of the surrounding islands, or I want proof of his demise.
You must transfer your funds to our government bank, huh?
Name your amount.
We will search the beaches, the seas, no matter what the cost.
Well, you start now. Alive or dead, you can't find my husband too soon.
Excuse me, I must speak to my ministers. You are welcome to wait here, of course. Half a banana, please.
I am Madame des Etoiles. I see and know all.
Why are you staring at me?
A deeply troubled soul.
Me?
I can help.
How?
By lifting the veil that obscures your future.
Yeah, thanks a lot, officer, but... Yeah, no. Things just didn't seem too bad at the time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know you're right. You're right. I should have called. I know. Okay, yeah, thanks anyway, huh?
Well, what'd he say? What'd he say?
He said he would call the police in New York and they would take care of it from then. He was giving me a hard time about not calling as soon as we found out about Tony.
He was right. He was perfectly right.
Man, I should have never listened to Greg. I mean, judging from what you overheard at McKay's, Tony is bugged.
He's a real psycho. He's got problems.
Hey, I'm really beginning to worry. I mean, Greg could be in serious trouble.
I know, I'm scared too. Tony's already tried to kill him once.
I'm taking you in, Barkley.
Ollie, come here.
It's your fault! No, kill her! I loved her!
One Life to Live, they're newlyweds at last.
And we'll be like this every night, just the two of us.
The honeymoon is never gonna end. And a night of passion begins. And on General Hospital.
Something I did. Something that I'm ashamed of.
Holly, I love you. But Holly's secret could destroy Robert's love. One Life to Live, General Hospital. Weekdays.
I'm sorry I was so long, but there was a line at the back.
No, that's all right, my little dear. I don't mind doing a few extra duties. By the way, I have a small favor to ask of you.
What's that got to do with me being at the bank?
Dearest Myrtle, do be a love and advance me a small loan.
Dearest Lenny.
Have you lost your marbles?
Myrtle, you know it's for a good cause. It's to try to get Phoebe back.
Well, I want you to get Phoebe back, but I do not like your methods, and I'm not going to give you a penny.
But there's nothing wrong with my methods, and besides, you know that all is fair in love and war.
Well, you could try doing something you've never done in your life before, and that is telling the truth. Now, speak to Phoebe. Speak to her just face to face, and bare your soul to her.
No, but I've done all that. I've knelt at her feet. I've given her undying love. I've begged her forgiveness. And do you know what I get? A litany of insults.
Well, then just try it again.
No. I've done all of that. Besides, you know that the one rule of thumb for all human relations is people are interested in other people when they become interested in other people.
Yes, well, in that case, you're going to have to finance your own shenanigans.
All right, Myrtle. But please, will you at least advance me next week's salary?
It's against my principle.
Oh, Myrtle, but next week's salary, there's no skin off your nose. I mean, I'll be here to work it off.
Well, I shouldn't do it, you know. But, well, I'll give you half of next week's salary.
You know something, Myrtle? You are something else. Getting money out of you is like getting blood out of a turnip. Now, have you ever tried to get blood out of a turnip?
Well, you have just done it. Now, don't spend it in too many places.
Thank you, Myrtle, dear. There is one more tiny little favor I'd like to ask.
Lenny?
Oh, but it's perfectly simple. It's really very simple. I just want to find out where Phoebe is dining tonight.
No way. Absolutely no way.
No.
Now, I have given you the money. I'm not going to play your silly game.
But it's perfectly simple. You just call her up and invite her to dinner here, and then when she refuses, let the conversation lead to where she's dining, you see.
You're as slippery as an eel.
Then you'll do it?
You owe me another one, you know. Lenny, you should be paid me. I'm doing all the work for you.
Hello, Dottie.
Hi, Alfred. Ted, could I speak to you alone for a minute?
What about?
It's personal.
Why didn't I call you?
Please, it's important.
I gotta split anyway.
Oh, no, come on. Wait, don't take loss and talk to you later, okay?
Alfred, do you mind?
Of course not, Dottie. You're looking very well, Dottie. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. Look, I wouldn't have kind of bother you except that I...
Except that you wanted to come over and make a spectacle of yourself.
Well, what did I do?
Are you kidding? Look at yourself. You look like a clown in that outfit. What are you trying to prove? You're not even showing it.
I like the dress. It's just very comfortable, that's all.
Oh, really? Well, maybe I should get one. Dottie, why don't you make it easier on everybody? Why don't you just get a neon sandwich board which says, I'm pregnant and Tad's the father?
Do you have to be so cruel?
Cruel? You want to talk about cruel? Let's talk about cruel. Let's talk about somebody that's destroying my life on purpose. Listen, I'll tell you something. This little advertisement of yours isn't going to work.
Dad, I told you before, I'm very proud to have your baby, and I'm not going to go around hiding the fact.
I know exactly what you're doing. You think that by running around and advertising your condition, that you're going to blackmail me into marrying you. Well, I'll tell you something. It's never going to happen. Do you understand? Never.
So, there you are, Tad Martin.
You wanted to see me, Mrs. English?
Mrs. English Tyler, if you don't mind, and yes, I wanted to see you. I have a few choice words for you, young man.
You couldn't possibly know my future.
Show me the palm of your left hand. I will reveal your destiny.
I don't believe in palmistry.
I have powers. With one look, I can see the entire current of your future, read the path of your life. Please, madame, give me your left hand.
All right.
I have divined your destiny. Give me your right hand. Fascinating how you have molded your life.
You really see something?
The mountain of Saturn dominates. Good fortune is your prime destiny. You will be rich.
I already am.
Ah, but soon you will be rich beyond your dreams.
Oh. Oh, well, what else?
Ask me the question that burns in your eyes.
Well, I do have a question about my husband, Adam.
What do you wish to know?
His fate. You've seen his death, haven't you? Oh, poor Adam.
Why? Do you pretend to shed tears for a husband you did not love?
All My Children will continue in a moment.
Is there a problem?
A problem? This poor little thing is sitting here in her maternity clothes, and you have the nerve to ask if there is a problem?
I don't think this is the time or the place to discuss Dottie's wardrobe.
You have violated this young girl's most precious possession, her virtue, and made her pregnant.
Do you have to talk so loud?
You have behaved like a barnyard animal, but the least you could do would be to assume your responsibility.
Neat trick. How'd you get her in the act?
Don't be impertinent. You have an obligation that must be met.
My obligations are my business.
Not entirely.
Do you have to talk so loud?
You have behaved like a barnyard animal, but the least you could do would be to assume your responsibility.
Neat trick. How'd you get her in the act?
Don't be impertinent. You have an obligation that must be met.
My obligations are my business.
Not entirely. Of course, blood will tell. Now, it's true that you were fathered by Ray Gardner.
That's enough.
But, to all intents and purposes, you are now a Martin, which makes you a member of one of the most upstanding families in Pine Valley. Therefore, your responsibility is all the greater.
Do you have to shout?
An innocent child is coming into this world, and it is your own flesh and blood. Now, surely, you can understand that you have the obligation, the sacred duty to marry Dottie and give it a name. Even you can see that.
The only thing I can see is that you're butting in. So why don't you just butt out?
Oh, no. I am far too deeply involved in this tragic situation. Now, it so happens that Dottie's stepfather is very near and dear to me, and I gave him my sacred word that I would look out for her. And since Benjamin is not here to speak for himself, I have to speak for him. Isn't that true, Dottie?
Mrs. English, I haven't told Benny about the pregnancy.
Well, if you did tell him, he would give this rapscallion the thrashing of his life.
Why don't you just mind your own business?
This is very much my business because of the way you have involved other people. Poor Hillary, for instance.
Goodbye, Mrs. English. I really think you should be going.
You have wounded Hillary deeply. Thank heaven she can recover. However, if you ever think you will see her again, you are very sadly mistaken.
We'll see. No, he won't leave. I will.
Good! Good riddance! Oh, the insolence of that.
He's not going to marry me no matter what you do. Mrs. English, I'm sorry.
Oh, you poor child. Oh, Dottie, dear, please, don't worry. Don't worry. I'll stand by you.
You're sure that's where they'll be tonight?
Yes, that's what she told me.
Oh. Well, I'll just ask her to dinner some other time.
Okay, well, I'll tell her you called.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night. Bye.
Well?
She is walking out with Horace Willoughby today.
Oh, the wretch!
They are going to the Gold Post to hear Donna sing.
Oh, thank goodness they're going to the goalpost. Now, if I can just talk Marion into the cheeseburger platter, we'll be in business.
Honey, it would serve you right if you decided to go to the chateau.
Oh, but if I did, I would be undone.
Look, I wish you the very best of luck. But I don't like your tacky ways.
What's wrong with my tacky ways? Besides, I am going to inspire Phoebe with such jealousy that she will practically have to abduct me to get me back.
My goodness, you certainly sound kind of sure of yourself.
Well, of course I am. And thanks to you, dear friend, for your big help.
Oh, well.
Hello?
Hillary, hi. It's Tad.
No, I don't want to talk to you.
Please, don't hang up the phone. It's really important that I talk to you.
No, please, it's over.
Please, just listen.
No, goodbye, Tad.
It was thoroughly unpleasant, Hillary. But Tad Martin must be brought to task.
But it didn't do any good.
Well, at least I spoke my mind. Now he knows how decent people think.
Phoebe, I know that Tad still cares about me. And, well, maybe Dottie was right. Maybe I am the only person that can influence him.
That is a dreadful idea. I don't want you to have any involvement with this. Any contact at all would only contaminate you.
Well, all I would do is maybe trying to find a way to appeal to his conscience.
It wouldn't work. He doesn't have one. He has used Dottie shamelessly, and now he's throwing her away like an old rag.
Well, I just wanted to help.
Well, that's sweet and generous and brave of you, but it's no use. I'm telling you that Tad Martin is past redemption.
You mind if I turn off this radio?
No, darling, of course not.
I can't listen to that song. It brings back too many memories. It was our song.
Yours and Dad?
Yes. You don't know how it hurts me to hear it.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm afraid I do know. Langley and I had our special song.
You did? What was it?
Oh, I don't think you know it. It was just an old standard. Someone to watch over me?
Yes, I know that song. It's a beautiful song.
Oh, it was. We were dancing, and he was holding me so close, and, well, it was our song from then on.
Yeah, Phoebe, you do still have feelings for him, don't you?
Romantic feelings? Certainly not. The man is a cad. Oh, honestly, he is a veritable blood brother to Tad Martin.
Mark, oh, thank heaven you're home.
Listen, Erica called me last night from St. Justin. She's in a real tizzy. She can't find Mike, and she gave me the job of trying to locate him, and I thought maybe you would know something about where he is.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Step into my office, will you?
Mike! You're just the man I'm looking for.
Well, what is it?
Listen, please understand, I hate this job of being a messenger, but I just have
Sorry,
to.
Mona, what's the message?
Well, the thing is that Erica has to talk to you tonight. Now, she wants you to be sure to be someplace where she can reach you between the hours of 8 and 11.
Is she in trouble?
Well, she sounded a little upset, but she wasn't too specific.
She probably stumbled on something. I should have gone down there with her, Mark.
Oh, look, I told her. I told her that she should come right straight home, but you know, of course, how Erica listens to me.
Well, Mona, did she give you any idea about what the problem is?
Well, not really. She said something about having her palm read.
What?
Yes, I know it sounds absolutely ridiculous, but this woman read her palm and put her into a very agitated state.
You're right, this is ridiculous. This is what she wants to talk to me about?
Well, it must have some bearing on what she's doing down there.
This is the last straw. I can't go to the island with her, but she wants me to hang around my telephone all night waiting for her to call to tell me about a palmist?
Mike, please don't yell at me. I didn't want to get involved in this in the first place.
Look, Mona, will you do me a favor? When your daughter calls, tell her I got the message. I got better things to do with my time.
Well, shall we look at the menu, Langley?
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to have. The cheeseburger platter. It's the specialty of the house.
Oh, well, good for you. I think I'll have the prime sirloin.
Oh, but it's so expensive, dear.
Yes, I know, darling, but I can eat half tonight and then half for lunch, and that way I get 2 meals for the price of one.
Oh, my love. Oh, my angel.
Langley, what are you doing, darling?
Phoebe just walked in.
What?
Phoebe just walked in.
Oh, my darling, my love, it's so good to be here with you.
I've been looking forward all day to kissing these lovely tapered fingers,
the
one
better
by
to
one.
caress you with, my darling.
I'm going to kiss one, no 2, no 3.
How about 4?
Oh, 4. And more, and more, and more, and more. You're a clown. Aren't you going to feed me?
Yes, I will. That's sexy. How about this?
We'll both have to do it.
How about this?
Phoebe? Phoebe?
Oh, yeah, yes, Horace.
Your menu.
Oh, thank you. Oh, honestly, those 2 boors over there are absolutely disgraceful.
Try not to look at them.
Well, it's impossible not to. The entire restaurant is.
Well, we could always leave.
No. I shall not be driven from a public place.
But if it bothers you personally...
There's nothing personal about it. Quite the contrary.
But it still bothers you.
Only because it is in such unconscionable bad taste. Really, they are so low-born, vulgar, just boors.
They do seem taken with each other.
Oh, would you look? How she's feeding him.
Like a mother bird.
Like a female buzzard.
What would you like to start with?
A pot of boiling oil to pour over their heads.
Would you like to switch chairs so you can't see them?
No, thank you. I shall simply ignore them.
The entertainment's about to start.
Oh, thank heavens. I hope you like her.
Don't you?
Well, Donna's singing is an acquired taste.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Donna Tyler. Welcome to the Goalpost. Thank you. It's nice to have so many friends out there tonight. I have had a special request for a song, and I would like to start with it. There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be
someone who'll watch over me.
What's wrong?
I'm a little
I changed my mind. I want to go home.
Oh, Phoebe. Wait. Please, dear. Phoebe. What is the matter, my dear? How are your eyes, Nelson?
They're gonna be okay.
Yeah. The important thing is it's all over with now. Yeah, well, it was too easy, man. One fall and splat, the end. They should have shipped this butt off to San Quentin and tortured him to death.
Oh, Jesse, the guy was out of his mind. How can you judge somebody like that?
Wait a minute. Are you saying you forgive him?
The guy's dead. Tony's dead. I just want to forget about it.
Did they try and blame you?
No, the police questioned me, but they never accused me of being responsible.
I still don't understand what happened. What exactly happened?
Well, Tony was trying to get away from me, and he got to the edge of the roof, and then suddenly he looked down, and that's when he screamed out Jenny's name. And that's when he lost his balance and fell.
Good. I just wish I was there when his face met the sidewalk.
Well, maybe he did see Jenny. Look, Greg, I never told you this because I didn't want to worry you, but Tony said that Jenny called him once after she was dead.
What?
He said the girl identified herself as Jenny and that she sounded just like Jenny.
Yo, Kobe, I told you already Tony was bugged, okay? Why bring it up?
Well, Greg himself said that he thought he saw Jenny at the cemetery.
Well, I was out of it myself. I was hurrying, and I was lonely, and I was just trying to bring her back.
Oh, do you know my friend Marcia? Marcia swears that she saw Jenny at the mall the other day. I mean, it's...
Kobe, it's been a long, rough day, all right? Especially for Greg. Why are you trying to make it worse?
Just ask Marcia yourself, Greg.
I don't have to ask anybody anything, because I know she didn't see